Hey y'all, how's it going? We are going to try a new thing today. We are going to make liquid soap. So I'm gonna go over what we're going to be using to make our liquid soap today. So we're going to be using, show me the shot, Rice Bran Oil. Ooh. Coconut oil. And castor oil. And today, instead of using our typical lye that we use, the sodium hydroxide, we are going to be using potassium hydroxide and distilled water. And then we're going to be scenting it with our lavender oil, our cedarwood oil, and our patchouli oil. This is the first time for me, so we're all in this together to begin with. So I got my recipe that we're going to be following, and we will get started. So what we're going to do is we're going to have our crock pot here. Again, get our crock pot turned on. So we got our crock pot. We're going to get it heated up, and we're going to start putting our oils into our crock pot. So let's get that measured out. For those that have joined our Patreon channel, you can get this full recipe over on the Patreon. A new thing for us, we just recently started it. So it's still growing. And I look forward to sharing the recipes that we have for all of our soaps, as well as showing more in-depth videos to y'all. I would really be curious to see, what fragrances of oils or soaps y'all would like to see for future products in our store, either through essential oils or through fragrance oils. I know I've had a few message me about trying different fragrance oils, which will be coming in the coming months. One thing when it comes to our soaps, you do have the waiting time for the curing and everything else to make sure that your soaps are hardened. Because really your curing time, it's more of your soaps to harden so they last longer. So that way it's not like a couple of time usage and that's it, because the soap would be so soft. But I know there's a few people that have requested liquid soap from us because they don't like having bars, or they don't like the, when you get to the end of the bar, you have this little chunk left and it's kind of awkward to use and everything else. So we're taking up the area of learning a new skill. From all the research that I've done, when you get started in soap making, you want to really learn how to do it through the bar soaps first, because that's going to really introduce you to the world of lye and how to safely work with lye and around lye. The potassium hydroxide that we're going to be using today, it's just another form of lye. So it still has all of the same cautions that need to be undertaken through it. as the sodium hydroxide does. Get our spatula out. Make sure we get all of this oil placed into here so that can start getting melted down. Okay, next we're going to do our rice bran oil. Okay, more rice bran in there. And make sure we scrape all that out. Okay, get that done. Okay, next we have our castor oil. Oh, we're going to get this added. Okay, so now we've got this cooking. We are going to start measuring out our lye solution. Now is we want to mix them. Okay. I'm going to set that over here. Pull this forward. Kind of stir this together. Our oils are melted. Now it is time for us to join the two together. So this is the thing, I've always done it. Even when making my bars, I always strain my lye solution through a strainer because I want to make sure that there is no little bits of lye that have not fully dissolved. So that's kind of just always been the thing. All right, now we're going to set this aside. Stick blender time. As you can see, it's starting to, you know, get milky back. See right here, you know, you can see that it's getting thicker, a lot thicker. Pretty decent. But we're just gonna let it keep cooking. We are back. So you can see the translucentness of it. So what we're going to do, we're gonna take a mason jar over here. Okay, and then we're going to take a small amount of it. You can hear the goats in the background. Okay, so we're going to take a little bit of this. Push this back here. And we're just going to put that in our jar. Okay. And then I've got some boiling water here. So we're going to pour our boiling water, the clearness of it. So now we're going to test our pH. Alright. So our pH looks to be about a 10. That is on the high side. So we're gonna see if we can get that lower. Okay, water. we are going to cover it, okay, and then we will come back. Okay. Something else up here. Sorry, y'all, I forgot to record this part. So I retested. We're still testing higher than I would like, closer to the 10. I'm comfortable with the 9 on the highest end. Would prefer to be closer to the 8, but 10 is a little too close for me. So I poured in some citric acid, and the citric acid will basically help to lower the pH level. As you can hear, our goat, Miss Lightning, is in heat, and she is looking for a fella, and we do not have one for her. The fella we have on property is castrated, so he is not the one for her, and she does not like that. And she is informing us about it. So we are in the look for a stud service for her. We don't want to have a buck, an intact buck on property, just because they can get a little rough and smelly, so kind of want to stay away from that. So if anybody knows of anyone that has a intact buck that they are looking to rent out, comment below and let me know. Okay, let's get this water retested. Dropper. Okay, so when we're testing, we're just going to take our strip here and place it in our water. I'm just adding a little bit. So that took us from being at a 10 down to about a 7, 8 really quickly. So that is awesome. This is a new scent. I'm just kind of trying it out to see how it goes. This one is going to be like a beachy kind of scent and feel to it. So we're going to get some colorant, about like that much. I'm just going to kind of move it around in our essential oils. Okay, let's see if we can get it to, oh, look at that. It came off better in here. Probably because the oils are oil-based, maybe? I don't know. Toss that. Alrighty. So now we're gonna stir in our essential oils. Differences of this versus what you get in the store is this is a soap. What you get in the store is actually a detergent, like what you use in the laundry for washing your clothes. It is not an actual soap. So they are made different. That's how they can kind of get away with not putting lye in their detergents. Because I know some people, they kind of they stay away from lye because they think, oh, bad rep for it. But lye is a must with any type of soap. Detergents, not necessarily. But detergents are also man-made and chemically derived, versus a soap is all natural. You can make a bar of soap from literally taking potash from your backyard, from where you've maybe done a fire pit, and you have hardwood that you burned, you can take the white ash from that, mix it with water, and that is your lye solution. And then just throw lard on top of it for your fat. I know a lot of people right now are going to lard within their soap making, and a lot of that is also due to cost. Right now, the cost of your base oils has skyrocketed, which is insane. I know for us, one of our base butters literally jumped up $70 for what we pay for bulk with it. That's no fault to the supplier, that's just simply the way things are right now. So I'm trying to keep our prices as low as we can to help out the customers, and I'm hoping and praying that the price for these will eventually come back down. So we will see how this works out. All right, I think we've mixed enough. I'm gonna use our little measuring cup here to kind of show y'all the color. Cloth underneath that. So that's going to be our color of our soap. Oh, it smells so good. So I will get this bottled up and price it out to figure out what our price is going to be for all of our materials that were used. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video and learning this. This is a longer process than what a traditional bar soap is, but I hope y'all enjoyed learning alongside with me. As I make more bars, I will do more how-to videos, and if y'all want to learn more about the amount of ingredients that we used, where we get our supplies, all of that fun jazz, head on over to our Patreon and you can get that information over there. We do have a community going. There are different tiers, and each tier gets you more information and gifts as well. Our top, I think, 3 tiers, you get the recipes, you get behind the scenes videos, you also get products as a thank you for supporting our business and our teaching. And so I want to thank y'all. Have a good one. Bye.